exaggerated startle reflex. Now, when you interact with that person, if the person is really fearful, what might you see? One of the things you might see is a particular facial expression. And these facial expressions they are baseline facial expressions. In other words, they are not culture-driven. There are some facial expressions which are adaptations that people will do in a various culture to communicate congruent with that culture. But the basic facial expressions are universal. It doesn't matter where in the world you go, a fearful person looks the same. And you'll see the eyes open, but it's not just wide open eyes that means fear. Because right now, I stopped looking frightened, didn't I? What you notice, and this is fascinating because we are so sensitive to facial expression, that if a person looks like this, what you actually are seeing is tension all the way around the eyeball. And you can see it from the back of the room, can't you? Right? That intensity staring, that's not fearful. When you have a person who's fearful, the tension is absent here. That pleading look. The mouth will be either open a little bit to facilitate breathing, or what you sometimes see when a person's frightened is the lips compressed like this. The teeth, it's very difficult to clench your teeth when you're frightened. That's when you have, teeth chattering. Whereas a person who's angry will grind their teeth. Right? So there's this characteristic facial expression. Have you seen a TV show, anybody, called Lie to Me?
Yeah.
It's a cool show, isn't it? And for once, I mean, of course, everything's solved in an hour and all of that. But the research that show is based on is real. And the character is based on a real character by the name of Ekman, who's written a book called Emotions Revealed. Wonderful kind of writing. And you can read about Ekman's work in an entertaining way in the book Blink, which some of you might have read. It's a wonderful book on first impressions and the value of first impression. Because one of the indicators that someone's aggressive is you walk into a room and you go, uh-oh, and you don't know why. You ever had that experience? Right? And the reason we have that experience is the primitive areas of the brain, which function somewhat independently of the neocortex, the human thinking brain. The primitive areas of the brain function on pattern recognition, not words. And pattern recognition is very fast. We don't trust that pattern recognition enough. We often do.